Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Now here's Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Back to Aiden. Shoots over Hartenstein. And Aiden gets it to go. Doris, how excited are you for this front court matchup we have in front of us tonight? Two of the best in the game.
B.A., I've had this one circled on my calendar for some time. The front court matchup is absolutely special. Two big-time guys. Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup. How about the finish from Luka Doncic? My goodness, go ahead with the hammer.
Here's SGA. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him. That's
not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy. Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark from 16 feet. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Pass to Dort. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first. Foul.
First team foul.
Lakers on D. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Up and over Doncic. SGA can't get it to go. And Aiden has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Home court advantage goes to the Rockets playing here in Houston. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Facing off tonight, DB, we've got two Western Conference teams with a lot of talent and high aspirations.
Kevin, both teams believe they have what it takes to represent the West in the finals. So this is a game you look to as a litmus test for where your team is at. Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
And the basket is good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Over in the corner, Caruso. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Here's KD. And KD throws it down.
Kevin Durant making you pay on the interior. Look out around the rim.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Durant. He's got 5.
KD's shot selection is always on point. You want to concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Williams. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, Jalen Williams is a tough physical guy who can really shoot the basketball.
And again, it's Kevin Durant. Durant's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Rockets.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said you can't be afraid of contact.
El la de oro. Voy para la platino ahora.
Get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Back to you.
The sky is the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Up top, Durant. 10 points for him. Houston needs to get a shot. In the corner, Şengün with it. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Thunder with the lead. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 52 seconds left in the first quarter.
Ah, yo no sabía que tú lo vendiste, fue. Pero no, manga el sling. Oye, manda hasta un Xbox Series X, muchacho. Eso es durísimo.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. The Rockets making the shot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Holmgren.
It's not easy to stop Chet Holmgren on the jam. His size lets him play right at the rim.
For three, Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 13 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Caruso. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Williams a screen with 1 on the clock. And that shot was up.
Yo no sé, yo tengo el normal. Para mí toditos son iguales, en verdad. Yo tengo el normal, el primero que salió, el viejo, el de Dico. Y ese nada más me da problema de que se me calentaba. Le quité la tapa de arriba y ya. Más nunca me ha pasado eso. Y toditos funcionan iguales.
We'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Rockets trail. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Look at KD going to work inside.
Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Williams attacking. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Boy, nice pass, a little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Smith wide open, he fired. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. And that one's good, Caruso.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Up to KD. SGA with the steal. Pass to Caruso. Inside. Over in the corner, Dort. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 10 points in the game.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
In the corner, it's Capella. Picked by Finney-Smith. To the paint. SGA with the steal. There's the three. Dead-eye shooting from Gilgeous-Alexander.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Thompson inside. Smith on the wing. The three. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nobody near Williams. And the Thunder, another three.
If you let Jalen Williams get to his spots in the catch and shoot, good night, folks.
And Durant gets it to go.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Back to SGA. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Thompson.
Gilgeous-Alexander has that ability to adjust in midair, take the contact. That is nicely done.
Rockets trail by 9. Out to Smith. Shoots over Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
Superb defense, guys. No way he's going to let him get off a clean look at the basket.
There's Williams with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got 11 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so we wrap up the first half. Thunder out in front, leading by 10. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Guys?
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Pass to Williams. No good on the triple.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Always with the ball. No scoring in this one. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. They get it again. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. That's short off the rim. And KD's got the ball here for the Houston Rockets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Wiggins left side. Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Smith outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got 6. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate, or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Now here's Williams. Still yet to score. And it's Wiggins missing. And Isaiah Joe picks up the foul. That's his first foul. First team foul. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Şengün. A three ball. Good on the three-point shot. Şengün's got it back down to single digits for Houston.
And Şengün knows when you don't have the ball, you have to stay ready to catch and fire.
Outside Williams. Here's Joe. Guarded by KD. 4 on the shot clock. And Isaiah Joe picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Now just a 5-point Oklahoma City lead. The kick out to Williams for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Fires away from outside. And another 3 for Houston.
It doesn't matter the zip code. Kevin Durant, when he steps over the half-court line, is in his trigger range. My goodness.
Williams. Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Williams. To end the drought. The Rockets pull it in.
Right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
Wallace goes in. Left side Williams. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Got it up. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Rockets. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer. 48. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And it's the Rockets with the ball. 3-point lead. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here's KD for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Durant's got 31 points.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. In the corner, Smith with it. 3-pointer. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Smith's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
Really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Nice work by Chet Holmgren on the interior. Hey, you've got to be opportunistic if you find yourself in the paint.
Here's KD. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's SGA. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Well, this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And he's able to get it back. And stolen by Williams. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Houston leading by 7. It's Thompson off the drive. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. KD, that's for 2. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 9.
Oh, Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by. All right, here's Williams. Caruso looking for an opening. 3 on the clock. And Thompson sends it back. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Houston leading by 9. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Smith outside.
And he's no small presence inside. Smith a handful for defenders in the painted area.
3rd team foul.
He misses the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
And the Rockets making a change here. Thunder trailing by 10. Toward outside. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Holmgren. Oh, what a finish.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander. Excellent touch around the rim.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight. There's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
This is Van Vliet. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Şengün. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
Well, this is about unselfishness. Kevin Durant is a great scorer, but right now he's getting his teammates cooking.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
There's the jumper. Nice one.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this 2nd half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from 3-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
He gets it to go. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Count it. Nails it from 14.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Williams inside. And it doesn't go. Launches from deep. Dort with the rebound. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. So we see the Rockets get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Thanks for joining us on this 2K broadcast. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines.
Julius Randle.
Yes, it's good. Corralling rebounds, these teams are excellent at it. How does that help a team's energy, Doris?
Well, I think you work so hard to contest shots. You have to finish the possession by making sure you corral the defensive rebound. Such an important part of the game.
Randle, good.
We know that Julius Randle loves to put it on the deck. Off the dribble drive, boy, he can be tough to deal with.
Pass to Giddey, and he makes it on the layup.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Now Edwards connects from downtown.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with you. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. B.A.?
And Allie, thanks.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man, he's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, B.A., is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leaned heavily into that three-point game. So important in the modern NBA. Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
The drive by DiVincenzo. Inside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
But Julius Randle is never going to back away from a defensive player. He knows he's got the strength to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
And Randle drops them both. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Let's see those dance moves. Somebody doesn't have rhythm. Let's hear it for you.
Vucevic with it. Down low. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Herder up top. Shot clock at 6. Buzelis
And that's a well-timed play with Buzelis ready to catch and finish.
Gobert with the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Pass to Buzelis. And that one is stuffed right through.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
3.
Jones feels it out. Pass to Vucevic. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. DiVincenzo's got 5. To the wing, right side. Now Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, legit threat to finish it with authority.
Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Oh, got that one up quick. He has 7.
Guys with size who can shoot with range, that is a tough tandem to defend.
Edwards for 3. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Oh, that is a stone-cold 3 by the Ant-Man.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game here. The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Now here's Edwards. 11 points in the game. Outside, DiVincenzo. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's McDaniels. And he lays it up and in.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
The Timberwolves, 27.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. To the inside. Here's Giddey. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, you can see the long, lanky frame of Josh Giddey on display.
Left side, Edwards. Here's Gobert. Collins with the rebound. Bulls trail by 3. And after some uncertainty, the Timberwolves moving forward under new governorship doors.
Boy, B.A., that sale process was long and obviously at times quite contentious. I believe the organization has to be thrilled that that is finally in the past, because what you want to do is focus on trying to continue the Wolves' recent run of success. There's a lot to be excited about with this young group.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. McDaniels can't hit. Here's DeSumo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. He'll pin that one on Julius Randle. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Williams on the wing. Clock at 6. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. Checking into the game for your ball.
Now here's White.
Number 14.
Here he goes. And he jams it home with authority.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
No, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's DeSumo. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That is big-time strength from Anthony Edwards. He's got the perfect basketball frame.
Bulls trail by 4. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
McDaniels from long range. Pass to White. And stolen by Edwards. And here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Man, Naz Reid not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
Counted. Vucevic has got 9 points.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Blocking foul called on Buzella. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
1:04 left in the first half of basketball. For 3, Randle. White with the steal.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's Randle. He's got 9. To the wing on the left. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. The kick out to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to McDaniels. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniels, send it in.
Here's Buzelis. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Minnesota. They're up by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. 2-point game. McDaniels can't hit. And so here is Chicago for the tie. Jones misses. For three, DiVincenzo knocks it down from distance. DiVincenzo's got 8 points.
Boy, drawing the defense's attention, Edwards pays it forward. Nice work on the pass.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Outside Edwards. Randall on the screen. Puts the move on. They grab their own miss. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Isaac Okoro. Minnesota shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. The free throw drops for Randall.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season. And the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
Now here's White. He's got 7. Collins. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Chicago shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Just over a minute and a half played in the 3rd. That shot wide open. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Now here's Miller. Edwards for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Okoro. No points yet. 4 on the clock. And stolen by Edwards. Launches a 3. Oh, it's Edwards all the way.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient. Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
Fires it. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. McDaniels got 6 points.
I tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Now here's Conley. Collins with the rebound. Pass to Terry. Back to Okoro. Now here's Collins. Here's Terry. Okoro outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
13 foul.
Pass to Reed. Back to Edwards. And here's Conley. Here's Miller. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
Chicago ball.
Bulls trail by 8. Isumu outside. Lets it go. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Give him 8 points now. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Pass to Reed. And here's Edwards. 22 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over to Sumu. And he can't bank that one in.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Here's Conley. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's Minnesota.
55.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Minnesota leading by 4. It's McDaniels on the wing. Now Conley. The kick out to Edwards. Edwards attack. Whoa!
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Buzelis. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And he doesn't waste any time at all. Buzelis got the ball and just attacked right away.
The 3, DiVincenzo knocks down the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Back to DiVincenzo. McDaniels from long range. And it's cleared by Vucevic. White for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Reed. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Right side, Edwards. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And it's Sumu with the rebound. Bulls trail by 5. Pass to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Buzelis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's a promising shot for Buzelis.
Left side, McDaniels. For 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Here's Giddey. Oh, the stop!
And that finally gets them back to even.
Incredible fortitude to bounce back like this. I think we're setting up for an awesome finish.
Now Randall. Outside DiVincenzo. Now Edwards. Here's Reed. Pulls it from 20. Nope. Vucevic outside. Giddey. Now Vucevic. Randall with a steal. DiVincenzo. The 3 is in.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Oh, man. Massive points from Buzelis. Yes.
McDaniels a screen. Randall with a drive. Oh, an answer slam.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Here's White. Oh, no good on the dunk. Now Edwards. McDaniels outside. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
The Bulls trail by 3. Giddy with it. Now here's the Sumu. Quick 2. Oh, net.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Now Reed. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edwards. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's White. Here's the pick. Now Giddy.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Edwards is doubled. Sumu outside. Here's Vucevic. White looking it over. Now Vucevic. White outside. Clock is at 3. Launches it from deep. Buries it from outside. So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce courtside. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Inside, here's Duncan. Soft touch off the glass.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Williams from long range. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Here's SGA. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. The three from Holmgren. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Parker. Here's Robinson. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. SGA, he's open. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Pass to Duncan. Here's Bowen. There's the triple. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Williams. Now here's Holmgren. Caruso, right side. Clock at 4. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Pass to Robinson. Kicks it out to Jackson. Knocks it loose. San Antonio moving the ball around. And that one's good. Duncan's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Yeah, short trip up for Holmgren, but there's plenty of power behind his jam.
Pass to Parker. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City trailing. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Jackson outside. To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Williams into the lane. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
That shot's good by Parker.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's SGA. And he drives in. Yep, that one goes. SGA's got his second basket of the game.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Williams. He buries it from 3. Williams has got 5 now.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And here's SGA outside. Drills it from deep. He's got 7. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And it's Holmgren missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me, and those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Now a timeout called by San Antonio. More and more teams look to get up and down. You think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called. That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Williams looking around. Dort outside. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot from 20 feet. Rebound San Antonio. And there's the screen. Down low. Here's Duncan. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Williams from long range. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Pass to Duncan. And stolen by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander gets the bucket on the breakaway.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
The kick out to Williams. The steal. Here's Duncan. He's guarded by Caruso. Pass to Willis. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Caruso. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren puts it through.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Pass to Willis. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Duncan. 4 on the clock. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor. On
the wing, Caruso. Pass to Williams. Screen by Holmgren. The three is up. Oh, Holmgren, the touch from range.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Here's Duncan. Great D that time from Holmgren. Thunder leading by 9. Back to SGA. Back to Dort. The three. The rebound by Jackson. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for the Spurs.
He hits the second from the line. So it's the Thunder now. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. Both teams will make substitutions. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. The kick out to Wiggins. And here's Joe. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Out to Rose. They set the pick. To the paint with 1 on the clock, and he lays it in.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Thunder out in front, leading by 6. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Wallace outside. And it's good for 2.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the second free throw is good. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Now Williams. Five on the clock. Wiggins outside. Hartenstein a screen. Second chance effort. Misses at the rim. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Rose to the left wing. Here's the pick. Inside. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Willis. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Wiggins outside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Spurs trail by 6. There's a screen to the inside. Here's Willis. It's deflected. It's Hartenstein, high post. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Spurs call time here. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Wallace outside. I'm open. Williams with the screen. Just 4 to shoot. Launches it. Sinks the tray. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Willis. And he slams it in one-handed.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Back to Wallace. To the middle. And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got 5.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
To the inside. Basket counts.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Thunder leading by 7. Wallace with it. Robbed. To the right side. Back to Smith. San Antonio moving the ball around. Good on the shot. He's got 5.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Wallace. Pass to Hartenstein. Here he goes. Back to Wallace. From deep three-point range. Rose grabs the board. Here's Ginobili. Good work defensively by Hartenstein.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Thunder lead by 7.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Parker. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Thunder out in front. Up 5. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Spurs trail by 5. Down low. Good setup.
Sí, él tiene un equipo clásico, pero yo le doy para abajo. Ahora yo voy a meter el quinteto mío.
Wallace outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stop down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Hartenstein a screen. Outside, Williams to the paint. Hartenstein, no good. Spurs trail by 3. And he commits the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th.
Position on the court.
Back to Robinson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Robinson's gotten 4 this quarter. Williams on the wing. Here's Holmgren. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now Holmgren. Holmgren with a big reach.
This is what everyone wants from Holmgren. Attacking without reservation on offense.
Here's Robinson. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Clock at 6. Here's Duncan. With 1 on the clock. And he slams it down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Thunder with a lead. Williams fires. The 3 is in.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
There's a screen. It's Parker on the attack. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Now Holmgren. Oh, a good call with the jump hook.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Holmgren there for the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Caruso. Williams with it. Parker picks him up. Holmgren. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Oh, the shake. Oh, Shea showing no fear inside.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
He gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
First team foul.
30 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes! Locked in on the J.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. These guys believe in his ability to come up big.
Now here's Parker. It's in! Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
First free throw is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Just 4 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Not much time left. You think they have a chance to come back?
Shoots a 3. And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. We're live in Houston where the Rockets have home court advantage. And Giannis gets it to go. Giannis has got his team on the board to start the game for the Bucks. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. Giannis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
5 to shoot. Durant with a wide open look. Misses the 3. Giannis with it. Picked up by Thompson. From deep, Prince. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
The Bucks with a quick start to this game. 6-point game. Sinks that one from the post. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 11. Basket good. 13 points in the game.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Antetokounmpo, shots good.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And here's Porter following Fred VanVleet's three. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Shoots over KD. Antetokounmpo, no good. Outside, KD. .34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Comes up empty down low. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Milwaukee leading by 13. Here's Antetokounmpo. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. Out to Thompson. Outside, KD. Prince wide open. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus.
23.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Milwaukee?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Kicks it out to VanVleet. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Here's Portis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Fred VanVleet is a leader for the Rockets. Their coach, Ime Udoka, says Fred sometimes goes against his natural inclination, playing the good cop because Ime himself is so hard on them. But adds, Fred is a grumpy dude. He always finds something to be mad at. We need that with our team. Guys, back to you.
They love his disposition. Okay, thank you, Allen. Sinks the triple.
Man, that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
It's Trent on the wing. Picked by Anthony. Trent with it. Picked up by VanVleet. There's Jackson with the three. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And Stan, you remember this past summer, the story was, will the Bucks or will they not trade Giannis?
It's tough to carry on business as usual with all those clouds swirling. We know how loyal he's been, but questions remain about his ability to compete for a title in Milwaukee.
And then Durant with the jam.
And just so long and elusive on the drive. Durant, excellent at finding ways to navigate inside.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Pass to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Now, here's Trent. Buries it from three-point range. Trent's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
3 points.
Here's Smith. VanVleet on the wing. It's Thompson off the drive. Out to Smith.
In the first half. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 18. They get it back. And Portis throws it down.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop break. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Pass to Kuzma. Trent outside. Three-pointer. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Outside, KD. And again, unable to change momentum here. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the...
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
And the wide open shot from Green. The three-pointer, no good. Kicks it out to VanVleet. And it's good off the back rim and in. VanVleet's got 5.
Nice jump shot. VanVleet, he can stretch the floor for you or hit there from the mid-range.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one falls. Giannis has got 6 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Out to Thompson. Houston gets it back. Here's Capella. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Kumbo inside. Does not score. Only the 4th fail in 13 tries. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Back to Antetokounmpo. From about 19 feet. And the jumper is good. Giannis has got 23.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Here's KD. Thompson outside. Here's Capella. And it's Smith penetrating. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps. An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, the Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Guys?
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. The kick out to Porter. Giannis outside. Pulls it from 20. Rockets with the rebound. Pass to Smith. Van Vliet looking around. Back to Smith. And Smith with the stop.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
Turner with the screen. Now Giannis. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Great open look there.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Bucks getting their 5th free throw of the game here. And the Bucks with some changes. Back to Anthony. Right side, Portis. Outside, Anthony. Pass to Portis. Shot clock at 6. Off with the layup. Here's Capella. Second shot opportunity. Outside for KD. Fires from deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Milwaukee in complete command. They're leading.
56.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Bucks. A three-pointer is right on target.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Trent can't hit. And so it's Houston with it. Up top, Capella. Outside, Durant. Screen by Capella. And Durant, here we go. And then Durant with the dunk.
And with the right partner, Durant is an unstoppable force in that pick and roll. It's a very high percentage play when he's running.
Left side, KD. Capella. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. At the top of the key, Durant. Tries again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Milwaukee ball.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Trent. Latre. Shoots the three. Up again. There's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Anthony. Rebounded by Capella. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And it's denied. It's Trent on the wing. No good with the triple. On offense, here are the Rockets. Pass to Capella. Back to Van Vliet. Now Kevin Durant. Van Vliet on the wing. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Jackson has the open look. And again, the Bucks miss. To the inside. Here's Smith. Here's Thompson. Finished off the break.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Green, the screen. Portis can't get it to go.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Smith. Back to Van Vliet. Outside for KD. Drills it from outside. KD got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Houston.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bucks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Giannis dunks it down.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 33.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing.